Hi students, I welcome you all to online IP classes. Today, in this tutorial, we will discuss about SQL commands. We have already discussed them, but in this tutorial, we will revise them once again. We will implement them once again in order to understand the topic more clearly. So, we will open a MySQL and start first creating a database, then we will create a table and start inserting values in that. We opened MySQL and now we will create a database, CREATE, create database, and the database name. Let us school underscore data. Let this be a database name. It's not mandatory. Once we have created the database, next time we can use that and we will start our work in that particular database only. But right now we will create a new database in order to show you again how to create a database. For creation of the database, we use a command create database and that particular database is name. Like I kept name as school data. When we enter it, query 1 query okay means the result is that the database has been created. Now we will use this database. For using the database, in order to work in that particular database, we use the command use and the database name. The database name is school only, school underscore data. Now the database has changed. Now we can create our tables, we can store our data, we can insert our data, we can update, manipulate the data, and we will store our tables in database that is school data, right? So let's first add table. We will create a student table here, in which create table. The syntax for creating a table is create table and then the name of that particular table. Let us take the table name as, keep the table name as student, and in this student field, in this student table, we will keep two or three fields. The first column will be, for example, admission number, and the admission number is, yeah, or we will take the first column as roll number. The roll number is an integer value. One roll number can be 1 2 3 4 5, means it's a numerical value, it's an integer value. So we will keep its data type as int. And the second field is, let us take name. Name is a string type. For string type field, we use a data type as varchar, and the length of that particular field is 20, right? And let us take the third field as class, and again the class is a string type, so let's me take it varchar 10. And we will take another field as well, that's marks. The marks field is an integer type, right? So, and semicolon. At the end of each SQL statement, write a semicolon to terminate that particular statement. Once we will enter it, the table has been created. Create table, query effect, query is okay, means table has been created, right? Now let us see the structure of this, of any table. Right now we will see the structure of the student table. For describing the structure, for seeing the structure, what actually is there, how many fields are there, and what is the data type of each field. For displaying, for describing, for viewing the structure of the table, we write a command as desc describe, and the table name, we have to describe the table name as student. Describe student. Once we will enter it, yes, the field is, there are four fields. Field 1 is roll number, whose data type is int, integer. Second data type is name, the data type is varchar. Third is class, type is varchar. Fourth one is, fourth and the last column or last field is marks, and its data type is int. Now we will do one thing, we will start inserting the values in table. We will start inserting the values in this student table. So For inserting the data into a table, we use the command as insert insert into table name. Table name is student, because right now we are trying to insert the data into a student table. Student, then after the student, what we want to insert? We want to insert values, and bracket start. What is the first field? First field is roll number. So let's take the roll number as 1, comma. What is the second field? The second field is name. Name is a string type, is a varchar type. We will enclose that in a double quotes. And the name is, for example, Javed. And the class, for example, is class is 11th. Again, it's varchar. We will keep it within double quotes. And the third field is marks. The marks he scored is, for example, 97. Bracket close. Terminator means semicolon and enter. Query OK. Query OK means one row has been inserted into a student table. Let us insert a second row. Insert into the student values. What values we are going to insert right now? That is 2. And the name is Shah. Class is 10. And marks he scored is, for example, 94. Again, terminator OK. Query affected. Again, we will insert 2 or 3 rows like this. We have entered 5 records in it. So in order to select what actually is there in a table, to display all the fields, all the rows in that particular table, we use the command as select, then star. Star means I need everything. I need all the fields, including rows as well. Select star from student. This command displays and then semicolon. Once we will enter it, right, let's see all the fields. There are 5 entries. There are 5 rows in a student table, and we have selected them all with the help of a select command. Now I want display only few rows. I want to display only roll number field and the marks field. For that, I use a select command like this. Select what fields I have to display. Roll number, comma, we will write the column names only, and marks from student. By this, we can display only those fields, only those columns, those we want, right? This is a select command. Now we will do one thing. We will use a filtering. Filtering means I want to display the student having the roll number 1 only. For that, I use select star. Star means I need the every field of it from select star from student. We use a filter like class as where. Where is a class which is used for filtering purpose in MySQL, where roll number equals, for example, 4, semicolon, enter. Then only that particular row will get fetched, will get displayed using a where clause only, right? This is called as filtering. Or I want that all the students whose marks is less than 90 should get displayed. Where marks is, select star from student, where marks is less than 90, then all the students whose marks are less than 90 will get displayed. Yes, there are only 2 students whose marks are less than 90, that is 84 and 85. Now I want all the students whose marks are greater than 90. For that purpose, I use marks is greater or greater or equal to 90. Enter. Then the 3 fields gets fetched. By this, these are the basic SQL commands. Just insert and select only. Now I want you to use this where class and implement this MySQL tutorials topic on your laptops and desktops. Thank you.